Sagittarius, August 1st, I'm seeing earned stability here. You made it to the table. You showed up. You kept something standing that used to wobble. Four of Wands. This card is the homecoming, the milestone, the room where people finally clap because the hard part is done. You signed the thing. You finished the stretch. You answered the text. You walked into the gathering you almost skipped. There is support around you, and it is real. Don't downplay it. Don't act like peace is boring just because it's quieter than chaos. You knew this already. There is a win here, and it was earned. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The win is not just the event. It is the fact that you can stand still long enough to notice it. Four of Wands says you are not starting from zero. You are building on solid ground. So honor the people who helped. Say thank you. Show up to the barbecue, the dinner, the check-in, the phone call. Let yourself feel safe enough to celebrate without checking for the next problem. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This reversal is the snag, the same task, the same route. The same excuse. You keep doing the loop and calling it responsibility. It is not moving, it is dragging. I'm seeing delay dressed up as caution. You keep touching the same plan, adjusting one tiny detail, and nothing changes. That is not discipline. That is inertia.
Wait.
This card is not saying abandon the work. It is saying change the method. Move one step differently. Send the message now. Pick the new system. Stop waiting for motivation to rescue you. If you have been procrastinating by being careful, call it what it is. You are stuck because the routine got too rigid. Break the loop. Recommit with movement. Do not let duty become a cage. Four of Swords. This card is the pause, the exhale, the bed, the closed door. You need a reset before you make the next call. Not forever, not as an escape, just long enough to stop running on fumes. You answered too much. You carried too much. You kept your mind on all day, and now your body is asking for silence. Hold on. This card is also strategic. Rest is not quitting here. It is recovery with a purpose. Step back on purpose. Put the phone down. Leave the room. Take the day off if you need it. Be still if your mind will not stop. That is not failure. That is maintenance. But don't hide in the pause too long. Four of Swords wants you to recover, then re-engage, not disappear. So the pattern is clear. Four of Wands says the stability is here. Knight of Pentacles reverse says one part of your life is stuck in a dead rhythm. Four of Swords says do not force it with tired hands. Celebrate what is working. Rest what is overloaded. Then move again, but move differently. August 1st, Sagittarius. I'm seeing the part where you already know what is working, and you also know exactly where the drag is. You are not confused. You are avoiding the cost of the next move. That is the whole thing. Four of Wands. This card is the win you can actually stand in. Four of Wands says the foundation is real, the support is real, and the milestone already happened. You showed up, you kept going. You got to the gathering, you almost skipped. So do not rush past the celebration just because the next problem is waiting in the hallway. Share the good news. Let somebody see the progress. Build from solid ground instead of acting like stability is boring. Two of Swords reversed. This card is where the stall starts cracking. Two of Swords reversed means the blindfold is slipping and the choice is no longer staying quiet. You have been reading the same message over and over. You have been saying, I don't know, when you do. Actually, no, you do know. The pressure is making the truth louder, not smaller. So name the decision, name what you have been avoiding. Stop pretending neutrality is wisdom. It is just delay with better manners. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This card is the loop that keeps repeating because it feels safer than changing the method. Knight of Pentacles reversed shows the routine has gone stiff. Same plan. Same timing, same result. You keep calling it careful, but it is starting to look like inertia. Hold on. If you have been waiting for motivation to rescue you, that wait is costing you time. Break the pattern, change one step. Recommit with movement, not with more sitting there and thinking about it. Do not let duty become a cage. Four of Swords. This card is the reset you actually need before you decide anything else. Four of Swords says step back on purpose, lie down, put the phone away. Stop forcing momentum when your mind is already overloaded. This is not quitting, this is recovery. If you keep pushing while exhausted, you will make the same choice from the same tired place. Rest first, then return with a clear head. Let silence do its job. So for you, Sagittarius, the moment is simple. Celebrate what is stable. Stop stalling on the overdue choice. Cut the dead routine. Then rest before you move again. That is the sequence. Not panic. Not endless analysis. Not pretending you need more time when you really need a cleaner decision and a better pace. August 1st, Sagittarius. Four of Wands. You already built something real, and it needs to be named out loud. Four of Wands is showing the part where you finally show up to the gathering, the conversation, the plan, the room you almost skip. Stable celebration. Earn harmony, not flashy, solid. You got through a stretch, and now the win is sitting there asking to be shared, not hidden. I'm seeing a chapter where support is available, but only if you stop acting like peace is boring. It is not boring. It is the foundation. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This card is the stall, the same move, the same excuse. The same slow loop that keeps pretending it is discipline. Actually, no, it is inertia. You keep doing the careful thing because the careful thing feels safer than the new thing. But the progress is dragging because the method is dead. You know the routine. You check, wait, delay, repeat. That is not commitment anymore. That is a cage with good manners. Change the method, move one piece, just one. Two of Swords reversed. This card is where the blindfold starts slipping, and that is uncomfortable because the truth is already in the room. You keep reading the same message. You keep circling the same choice. You keep saying, I don't know, when you do know. Don't lie to yourself. The stalemate is breaking because avoidance is wearing out. The pressure is not random. It is forcing clarity. So name the thing. Say what you have been avoiding. Stop calling it neutrality when it is really a delay with consequences. Two of Wands reversed. This card is the fear of expansion. The bigger plan is still in draft mode. The next step keeps getting researched instead of taken. You are talking yourself out of your reach before anybody else gets a chance to. Let me rephrase that. You are shrinking first and calling it caution. That is the block, not lack of vision. Fear of being seen trying. Pick one direction, one. Not seven, not the whole map. One line of movement and then commit your body to it. Four of Swords. This card is the reset, not quitting, resetting. You have been carrying too much mental noise, and now the mind wants quiet before it wants answers. Step back on purpose. Put the phone down. Stop forcing the decision at the peak of exhaustion. This is the kind of pause that protects the next move. Rest first, then decide. If you keep pushing while drained, you will call burnout. That is not what we are doing here. So the moment is simple. Celebrate what is stable. Break the dead routine. Face the choice. Stop playing small. Then recover before you move again. That is the sequence. That is the correction. You already knew this already. August 1st, Sagittarius. This is not subtle. The juggling is done. The delay is done. Something has been sitting in the middle of your life and now cannot keep getting pushed to tomorrow. Four of Wands. This card is the exhale after the push. It is the table set, the people gathered, the win that finally gets witnessed. I'm seeing a moment where you realize you did make it through something real, and you do not need to keep acting like it was nothing. Show up to the gathering. Say yes to the support. Stop treating stability like it is boring. Four of Wands says the ground under you is not imaginary. It is earned. Use it. Two of Swords reversed. This reversal is the crack in the stall. The blindfold is slipping. The message has been read too many times. The decision has been sitting there, and now the pressure is forcing the truth out. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The truth was already there. You were just keeping it quiet. Two of Swords reversed means the, I don't know, routine is over. Name the choice. Name what you have been avoiding. Stop calling delay wisdom. Two of Wands reverse. This reversal shows where fear has been shrinking the plan. The bigger move is still in draft mode. The next step keeps getting researched, debated, and postponed. I need to tighten that. You are not lacking options. You are stalling because the wider view asks more of you. Two of Wands reverse says stop playing small to feel safe. Pick one direction. Move your hands. Make the plan real instead of perfect. Ten of Pentacles, this is the long game, the family system. The money patterns, the thing that lasts after the moment is gone. Ten of Pentacles says what you choose now is not just about today. It is about what continues. Look at the structure around you. Look at who taught you what success is supposed to look like. Then decide what you are keeping and what you are not passing on. Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, not approval. Knight of Pentacles reverse, this reversal is the loop. Same task. Same excuse. Same pace. Nothing changes because the method never changes. Ten of Pentacles is showing stubborn routine turning into dead weight. You are not being disciplined if you are just repeating a stuck pattern. Knight of Pentacles reverse says break the loop. Change the method. Stop waiting for motivation to rescue the day. Duty without movement becomes a cage. Four of Swords. This card brings the reset, not quitting, resetting, resting on purpose so your mind can stop spinning long enough to see clearly. After all that pressure, after all that stalled motion, the body needs a pause. Four of Swords says step back before you decide. Protect your energy. Lie still if you need to. Silence is not failure here, it is recovery. So this is the turning point. Celebrate what is stable. Face what has been avoided. Choose one direction. Protect what lasts. Break the routine. Then rest before you move again. Because the old way of juggling cannot continue, and honestly, it should not. Sagittarius, August 1st. The room is finally too small for what you've been carrying. Four of Wands. This card is the exhale, the gathering, the milestone you almost skipped because you were too busy managing everything else. Four of Wands says the foundation is real and you need to actually stand in it for a second. You kept treating the win like it was just another task. It's not. It's the moment where you stop pacing the house and admit, yes, something solid has been built here. Two of Swords reversed. This reversal is the pressure point. The stalemate is cracking. Two of Swords reversed is where the message gets reread, the silence gets louder, and the I don't know stops working. Actually, no, you do know. You've known. You just kept the blindfold on because naming it would force a move. But the move is here now. The choice is no longer theoretical. It's sitting in front of you. Two of Wands reversed. This card shows the shrink. The bigger plan got left in draft mode. Two of Wands reversed is the habit of talking yourself out of the next step before you even try it. You researched, you considered, you checked every angle, and then you stayed where it felt safer. That wasn't strategy forever. That was fear wearing a practical outfit. The next move does not need to be perfect. It needs to exist. Ten of Pentacles, this card brings in the long game, the family pattern, the legacy question. Ten of Pentacles says this decision is bigger than today's mood. It touches money, stability, expectation, and what gets passed down if you keep doing things the old way. I'm seeing the pressure of what works versus what lasts. Those are not always the same thing. You are being asked to protect what actually endures, not just what keeps everyone comfortable for now. Two of Pentacles reversed. This reversal is the overload. Too many tabs open. Too many promises. Two of Pentacles reversed is the moment the juggling gets sloppy because the body is done pretending. Missed deadlines, half-finished replies. Saying yes while already underwater, you cannot keep calling that balance. It's strain. It's mismanagement. It's the warning sign before the drop. Simplify it. Cut something. Put one thing down before it falls out of your hands. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This reversal is the loop. Same routine, same result, same delay. Knight of Pentacles reversed is when duty turns into a cage and you call it discipline. You keep doing it because it is familiar, not because it is working. Let me rephrase that. You keep repeating it because change would require movement, and movement would require honesty. Break the pattern. Change the method. Do not wait for motivation to rescue you. Four of Swords. This card is the reset, not quitting, resetting. Four of Swords says step back before you force the next decision with a tired mind. Lie still if you need to. Go quiet if you need to. Let your nervous system stop arguing with itself. The clarity is already here, but it lands cleanest after rest. Then you move, not from panic, from recovery. This moment is the turning point. The juggling cannot continue. The delay cannot continue. And once you stop pretending it can, you finally get your next real direction. Sagittarius, August 1st, I'm seeing a clean split here. You have enough information now. The problem is not missing data. The problem is carrying too much at once and acting like that is normal. Four of Wands. This card is the exhale, the gathering, the moment where the door opens and you finally let yourself stand in the room. You did not get here by accident. This is the same celebration you almost minimized back in, and it deserves to be named now. You built something that can hold you, so stop rushing past the win. Stop acting like stability is boring. It is not. It is earned. And if somebody showed up for you, acknowledge it. Share the win. Let it count. Two of Swords reverse. This reversal is the pressure point. The blindfold is slipping. The message has been read. The decision has been sitting there long enough. You keep saying, I don't know. But you do know. You know what you have been avoiding. You know which conversation keeps getting delayed, the same choice you kept postponing in this until it started running the whole room. You know which choice would end the stalemate? Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You know the choice and you have been trying to outweigh it. That is over now. Two of Wands reversed. This card shows the next step getting smaller because fear keeps shrinking the horizon. You keep drafting the bigger plan and never sending it, like that dream you shrank to fit in this, instead of letting it stay as large as it was meant to be. You keep researching instead of moving. You keep talking yourself out of the reach you already have. Don't do that. Pick one direction. One, not five, not a perfect map, one real move. Sagittarius, you cannot expand while standing in the doorway, pretending you are still deciding whether to leave. Ten of Pentacles, this card brings the long view back in. Legacy, continuity. What lasts after the moment is gone. So ask yourself what you are building that can survive pressure, time, and real life. Family patterns are in the room here, right alongside the legacy shaping your next move. From money patterns too. Old expectations, old definitions of success. You may have been trying to win approval when what you actually want is security that holds. Different thing, different target. Build for the thing that outlives the applause. Two of Pentacles reversed. This reversal says the juggling act is costing too much. Too many tabs open, too many yeses, too many deadlines treated like emergencies. You are not lazy. You are overloaded, and this is the load you can no longer juggle from, but overload still breaks things. It drops priorities. It makes the body loud. So simplify. Cut one commitment. Postpone one task. Tell the truth about what you can carry and call it balance. It is strain. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This card is the stalled routine. Same loop. Same method, same result, and you keep calling that discipline. It is not discipline if nothing is moving. It is inertia. You are not being careful. You are stuck. Break the pattern. Change the method. Send the email differently. Do the task in a new order. Move before motivation shows up. Because waiting for the perfect mood has been part of the trap. Four of Swords, and here is the reset. Not quitting, reset. Step back on purpose. Lay down if you need to. Silence the noise. Let your mind stop running laps. Four of Swords says recovery is part of the strategy, not a detour from it. Rest first, then chew. Rest first, then simplify. Rest first, then commit in a way your life can actually sustain. So the message is plain. Simplify the load. Face the choice. Let stability become a practice, not just a memory. You already have the proof that you can build something solid. Now build it in a way that does not burn you out. Okay. That's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please subscribe. Tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.